Okay, guys. Hold on 1 second. Let's see if I can. Okay. Hi, guys. Just want to come on and do a quick video. I hope I don't get copyrighted, but I wanted to do a changing video and just kind of like a health update type thing for you guys. So I'm changing little man. I'm gonna change his diaper. So I got his diapers, the wipes, his little pajamas, and we'll get him ready for bed because it's 9 o'clock at night. And then I'm gonna put him in his little sleep sack, which has got little footballs and all that. So yeah. So I just want to come on and do a quick, like, kind of like chat video, and kind of just kind of go over some things. So most of you guys don't know, but I will not be able to have a baby. Most likely in July, I'm going to be going through a really, really big change in my life. Unfortunately, due to certain health issues,
I'll be in there in a minute, baby.
Alright, due to...
I'll finish this one with Joey and I'll be in there.
Okay.
Love you.
Love you too. Sorry, that was my husband, but due to certain circumstances, unfortunately, I have to have a major surgery. Hey, Tammy! I have to have a major surgery, which that major surgery is a full hysterectomy, which basically that means, I have to still have my baby making, my reproductive system. I have to have it taken out. So basically, I have to go and have my uterus and my fallopian tubes and all of that removed. So it's very, very hard to cope with. I haven't been able to really cope with it really well. I've been stuck in the what ifs. I've been like, what if I don't come out of it? What if, like the really big what ifs, just because I've never had a surgery. I've never had surgery before. I never went under anesthesia before. So this is all very new and scary to me. So it's very, very difficult. Very emotional, very, like, extremely scared because I don't know what is to come. I don't know what to expect. There's a lot of things that has been really taking a toll on me. I mean, it's a surgery that's performed a lot and very frequently, so, I trust, the surgeons and stuff like that, because I know they're doing what, they've done it before. It's like really scary just because, with me having insulin resistance, which is basically where my body doesn't process insulin, the insulin that I need to keep my blood sugars regulated, and my blood pressure is always extremely high or extremely low, so it's like I have all these issues, all of those, and then the recovery time I've heard is like 2 weeks. 2 weeks to 2 to 6 weeks. So like just the recovery time itself is really long, so which means I'll have to take a long time from work. So financially we'll be struggling. But there's a lot of good health benefits from this. Um, Basically, the reason why I have to have this surgery is because I have a uterine fibroid on my uterus, which is basically a tumor. Um, it's basically the size of a, um, it's, the way she explained it is you make a circle and you put two fingers. That is the size of the tumor. Um, Basically, it's 3.2 inches. So basically, they happen to be on a medication right now to kind of help um, with, I guess these tumors kind of grow small, but because of, yeah, I mean, it's just really scary. But thankfully, I have a really supportive family, and um, I haven't really opened up a lot to a few of my family members because I've just been scared. I've been like really scared to open up to some of my family members just because that just means that my reality of my reborns, like I started collecting reborns just to collect them, and now it's more for a coping mechanism because now I can't have an actual baby. And I know people are like, oh, well, you can go and adopt and you can foster and you can all this, but the truth is, it's hard. Hi, Jess. Hi, Jessie. But it's like, it's hard because you have to deal with the judgmental side now. Like, I have to judge, like, I always had to deal with my family, with a few of my family members telling me, oh, well, quit playing with dolls and go have a real baby. And it's like, now my reality is I can't have a real baby. So it's like, those words are going to hurt deeper now because of the fact that I can't have my own child. They're thinking that this tumor is the reason why I had my miscarriages. Um, Thank you. But so it's like really hard for me to cope with this factor and this new chapter of my life. But I know I have I have friends that support me and my hobby, which now is going to be my reality. I know it's crazy, but I take my reborns with me everywhere. Outside of work, if I'm not at work, my reborns are with me. Like especially him, like he is my go-to baby. He is my baby. He's the one I take everywhere with me. Which for those of you who are new, this is baby Michael. This is baby Michael. He is the Gracie May Gracie May kit by Laura Lee Eagles. He is a sold out limited edition baby, which means you can no longer get his kit. Let me rephrase that. You can no longer get his authentic kit as a kit. So I wanted to kind of go over a reborn and what it is. A reborn, such as him, they are hand painted or sculpted babies that are weighted by an artist, or, in my opinion, sculptors like on Ashton Drake. They are weighted to feel like a real baby. They are a lot of people who have reborns have them for. For me, I have my reborns because of my anxiety, my depression, and now to cope with the fact that I will never be able to have a child of my own. So they kind of fill that my reborns kind of fill the void of having a baby without it actually growing up, and just the comfort and everything like that. Like when I'm feeling sad, I will just grab him and cuddle with him, and it helps. Um, so yeah, it's definitely going to be hard. Like I said, I've been stuck in the what ifs. Like, what if I don't wake up? What if something goes wrong? Like they can't get my blood pressure to be stable or whatever. So yeah, but that's basically my thing. Is I just been having those doubts and having these, trying to cope with the fact that, with the reality of me never being able to have a child. I know people are like, oh well, you can adopt. It's not that easy. I don't have the money to go and adopt a baby, or to foster. Or I don't have the space to adopt a child, to foster a baby. I don't have the proper tools to foster a kid. So fostering or adopting is not in the cards as of right now. Maybe later down the line it might be, but for right now it's not. So I just have my reborns. I have 8 of them. I have, as of right now, I have one, 2, 3 with me. 3 out of the 8 with me. I have one that I'm getting ready to trade for a special needs baby, because I have family members who are special needs, so I kind of wanted to kind of like have that aspect. So I have a special needs baby coming Tuesday. So he will have a sister on Tuesday. I have 2 silicone babies. One is a tiny silicone and the other one is a bigger silicone, which I don't really mess with them much. My girl silicone, her head, her like neck is starting to rip, so I have her in a tote until I can figure out a way to. Yeah, I know, but in my family's eyes, I am. But one thing I love about this kit is the newborn scrunch. He's got the cute little scrunch. He is just he's so adorable. I love him to death. The only thing I don't like is the fact that he's bald, because of hats and stuff does not stay on his little head. But so yeah, so this is little Mr. Michael. He, like I said, he is one of my special babies. I'm extremely bonded with him. I don't know if it's because he reminds me a little bit of me and my husband, like he's a mixture of me and my husband, or not, but he is my go-to baby. He is the baby that I will love when I want a newborn to cuddle with. And then I have my bigger boy, which is also asleep, which actually I might put him in the sleep sack instead of little Mr. Michael, because Michael is in a sleeper, and my big little guy, he does not like being an actual sleeper, so we're gonna get him into something else with his crazy hair. Mommy's gonna, I don't know what I'm doing. Let's see. What did I see? Babysaurus. But I don't know what the brush. And there's the water. There you go. Okay, so this is my big boy. He is my big handsome boy. So when I want a bigger baby to cuddle with, I usually grab this big guy. He is the Easton Sculpt by Bountiful Baby. He wears anywhere between 6 to 9 month size clothes. He can fit 12 months, but he is my chunky boy. I consider him like I roleplay him as my 6-month-old, because he's 23 inches long, so he's pretty long. I mean, he's a pretty big boy. I'm just gonna put him in this like onesie that says Baby Saurus, because I kind of want him and his brother to kind of match. So I'm more bonded with sleeping babies, but I have a few babies coming that are awake. I have a reborn toddler that's coming hopefully very soon, and he is 28 inches long. So he wears size 2T clothes. He can fit 4T clothes as well. So I'm gonna get him into the onesie, and then I'm probably gonna put socks on him, and then he's gonna go in the sleep sack, because he likes the sleep sacks. That's the only way I can get him to sleep, like fully to sleep. We're gonna get his hair all done. And yeah, see, we're gonna get my hair done. But so yeah, there's just a lot of things that I've been kind of trying to cope with, and one of the things is the what ifs of the surgery. 'Cause I've never had a surgery before. I've never went through this before, so like I don't know how to prepare for it. I don't know how to what the recovery is like or anything like that. So it's been a challenge. It's been a challenge for me, but I know I can get through it. I know that there's not a whole lot that I can't handle. I've been through a lot in my life. This is just one milestone that it's just gonna be. It's just a change that's gonna be for the good. I've definitely have had my fair share of different things happen. For example, I've been in and out of an abusive relationship. What do you mean, Rusty? But basically, I've been through an abusive relationship. I've been through a lot. I've had to make really a lot of life, decisions. So yeah. Abby, no, this is not a real baby. No, he is what they call a reborn. Both of these boys are what they call reborns. They are lifelike baby dolls, lifelike therapy dolls, as I like to call them. So he is not real. even though he looks very real, he is not real. He is also a very special baby. He is a therapy baby as well. I actually decided to change his name. I had his name as Bodie, but I'm deciding to change it to Andrew Ray, just because I feel like he looks a lot like my husband when my husband was little. So yeah.
The archer, watching closely, is startled by the precision of the man in glasses. How the hell did you pull that off?
I have 8 reborns altogether. I do not consider. I mean, yes, they are dolls, but and I do not act like they're real or anything outside of role playing. They are therapy dolls.
Meanwhile, back with June, the system finally provides an explanation. The ability power trust is a passive skill that increases all stats.
I did want a real baby, but I cannot have a real baby. I have a tumor on my uterus that the only way it can be removed is through a hysterectomy. So I am actually in the process of getting a hysterectomy done, which is basically where they take my uterus, my fallopian tubes, and my ovaries completely out, and I no longer have the ability to have a child. I don't have the funds for an adoption. I have 3 boy babies and 3 girls. Yeah, I have looked into adoption. Me and my husband both have looked into adoption, and we do not have the funds to be able to. It depends on the artist. I've actually gotten all my babies low cost. They can range anywhere between a couple hundred to 1,000, depending on the artist and depending on the details. This one I paid $300 for. I've paid $300 for him and $300 for the one that you guys just seen. And the other babies I'm also paying like $300 for, but I'm doing payments. Unfortunately, no, I do not have a nursery for all of them. I have, like I said, I have 4 with me, 2 of which I have in totes because they are silicone. So they are a little bit more fragile than him and my other baby. They're a little bit more, very, very more fragile. They're more expensive, which they were a gift to me. I did not pay for them. They were a gift. So those 2 are very special, and that's the reason why they're in totes. But I do mess with them from time to time. But my main ones are my vinyl reborns. So. But he has a rooted hair. So this one his name's Andrew. And then I have baby Michael, which is this one right here. And then I have my girls I do not have at the moment. My silicone, her name is Mariam. My girl silicone, her name is Miriam. And then I have a little one named Gabe. But, yeah. But I will try and do another live. I will try and do another live soon with, like, a collection, like, update once they are all home. So that way you guys can see them and stuff like that. But yeah, I know, and you guys can come at me all you want. Like, say that this is creepy or I should get a life, or like some of them said in the thing, there's adoption, but like I said, adoption is just not in the financial, you know, we're not financially stable enough for to adopt a baby. Um, so it's so a lot of, but it is okay. This is my life. Um, if I was to choose a favorite baby, I would have to choose Michael as of right now. I do have my little girl Gloria that will be coming home soon, and I know once she gets here, she'll probably be my favorite just because her kit, the kit that she is a very special kit to me. So, um, but yeah, as of right now, I really don't have a favorite. Um, I just I have my two main babies that I mess with like a lot, which is him and Michael. Those are the only two that I really mess with. Um, and then, like I said, I have my two silicones, which they're in the totes because they're very fragile. But other than that, and I know they're not real, and I know it's difficult for people to understand why I have my babies. No, I do not have any Ashton Drake babies. I have actually looked into getting a couple. Once I get my girls paid off, I think I might get a few Ashton Drakes. I've had my eye on a few of them. My favorite singer would have to be Jelly Roll. I absolutely love Jelly Roll. I've connected with a lot of his songs. I'd have to say he is my favorite male singer. My favorite female singer would have to be Alexandra Kay. And simply because a lot of their songs and their music I can relate to. I love having my baby dolls. Like, I've always been into dolls. I've had them for different reasons. Like, I still have my very first baby doll. Like, when I was like 2 years old, I ended up getting this really, this baby doll that I had named Joey. I still have him, actually. He's in storage right now, but I still have him. So I still have my very first baby doll. I like to collect not only dolls, but I collect vintage stuff. I have vintage baby bottles. I have little vintage baby dolls. I have a vintage glow bug from like the 1980s or something like that. Like, I like collecting that. I have a few Beanie Babies. So like I have different things I collect. But reborns have been my go-to on collection wise. There, I mean, reborns can be expensive, but if you find the right artist, a lot of times the artist will work with you. Like with Michael, his artist, her name's Sassy's Reborn Nursery on Facebook. She's really good. Like, she literally will let you pay, what you can financially afford. She does payment plans, so that way, like, if the baby's a little too high for you, she'll do a payment plan with you, so that way you can afford it. I can't have a baby at all. I've gotten pregnant a couple times and miscarried. Which this last miscarriage actually is what made me is how I was diagnosed with the fibroid, uterine fibroid, which is a tumor on my uterus. It is not cancerous at the moment, but it can turn into ovarian cancer or uterine cancer. So it can turn very deadly if I don't get it removed. Um, so I have no choice but to have the hysterectomy to have it removed. So it's something that's a major thing that's a big change in my life. I've always wanted to be a mom. I've always wanted to have a child of my own. And I just can't have my own child. So it's like, these are my kids. I mean, and people can sit there, and I don't care about the judgment. You can sit there and judge me all you want. You can say it's strange, you can say it's weird, you can say it's gross, but these are my babies. Like, I can't physically have a child, so my reborns are my children. And it immensely helps me cope with the fact that I will never bear a child. I will never be able to experience pregnancy again. I will never be able to experience labor. Yeah. I used to be very I used to hide the fact that I had reborns. I never really took them out when I first started collecting reborns, which was back in 2018. I never really took them out. Because I was scared of the judgment, and and scared of what people would say. And then I started watching a lot of YouTubers, and then I ended up getting my first lifelike reborn, which was the Levi skull by Bobby Brown, and he was painted by Kelly Maple here on YouTube. And when I got him, I started to take him places, and then I started to just kind of I started to come out of my shell more. Yeah, see, and I started taking him out more, and it started helping me mentally. Like, I used to get to the point to where, like, I would go into, like, Walmart or something, and I would shut down, and I would want to go home. I would literally walk out and forget shopping, forget everything, and now I'll put one of them in the car seat and go to Walmart, take him in the car, and I would literally take them in the car and then go walk into Walmart and walk around Walmart with them, and I'd be perfectly fine. Like, I can finish my grocery shopping, I can finish, whatever I have to get done, I get it done, and then I get to, and I've had reactions where people are like, oh, well, how old's your baby? And then I'll tell them, well, he's not real, he or she's not real. Like, he or she's not real, they're therapy dolls. And then I kind of educate them on what a reborn is, and what they're used for and stuff like that. And of course, you're gonna have the negativity, but you're also gonna have some positive, reactions as well. Like, there's, like, when I took baby Michael to my OBGYN appointment on the day that I found out that I had the uterine fibroid, one of the nurses ended up seeing him and literally took him throughout the whole entire office. I got them off of Facebook. Michael I got from Sassy's Reborn Nursery on Facebook. She's really good. She does payment plans. She's really, really good at, she's very nice, very warming. She absolutely will work with you on payments. She will not scam you out of a doll. She is a legit artist. She is an amazing artist. If you guys want, on Tuesday I will do a details video of baby Michael, so that way you guys can see him and see his details up close and in actual natural lighting. Which I'm trying to decide which baby I want to take out. Good night. Yeah, like it's gotten to the point now where I can care less about the haters. It's just when it comes from family, it has a different meaning and different tone. So it's just really hard. And like I said, I haven't really opened up to my family outside of my mom and my grandma about this hysterectomy. So it's like I don't know how to come about it and how to talk to my family about it. It's nice meeting you too, Abby. But like I don't know how to come about like telling them about the hysterectomy and the fact that they're gonna have to accept the fact that I have my reborns and everything, but yes, but it's getting late here, so I'm gonna go ahead and get off. But I will talk to you guys later, and Tuesday I will probably do another video with the boys and introduce their sister, because she's coming home on Tuesday and I'm excited. She is a Down syndrome baby, so she's a very special needs baby. But I'm going to go ahead and get off here and say good night, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye! Okay.